Alright, here my father's doing some push-ups. I'm gonna talk throughout his exercises, just to educate you on how he keeps himself in shape. So this is a continuation to video number 1, which is basically showing all the medals that he's got, all the marathons he's been to. He's been running marathons since 1999. He's ran in 13 marathons, and he's been in 5 triathlons. He completed them all, received medals for them. He works out, consistently. He's been working out for, 25 years. He's been doing it regularly. Alright, sometimes he bikes 1 to 2 hours a week. Sometimes he runs once a week 9 to 10 miles. Sometimes he goes to the gym for an hour, 2 hours to lift weights and swim. He swims for about 30 minutes once a week. He says he goes to the gym once a week. He's been working out for about 40 years. He used to ride his bike to work for an hour. He used to do that for 10 years. He did that 2 to 3 times a week. He's been running seriously for 15 years. Does not eat any junk food. All his life he's been eating healthy. Some of the foods that he enjoys eating are seafood, lobster, crab, oatmeal, fruits, veggies, tomatoes, carrots. Occasionally he likes to eat chocolate. He usually eats power bars before and after working out, and even during his workouts. Eats his normal lunch, breakfast, and dinner. He weighs 130 pounds. He's about 5'5". His best time in the marathon is about 4 hours and 1 minute. Alright, his best time in the triathlon has been 3 hours and 6 minutes. So, these videos, I'm just basically showing his level of fitness. Take into account he is 60 years old, and it's pretty impressive, his strength. His strength is not his strong point, but he still does have pretty good strength for his age. His strong points are more his endurance. He loves to swim. Sometimes he'll be swimming at the lake, Chicago Lake, and he'll swim for like a mile or something like that, or he'll go to the gym and swim in the pool. I think he does about 30 laps or something like that. And he runs. His strong point is running. Like I said, he ran in over 13 marathons. That's 26.2 miles, I believe. And that's he's mainly an endurance person. But I'm having him show some strength, just to show that he does have strength too. So he's pretty balanced. And this is demonstrating to me what Kung Fu is. Kung Fu is striving towards perfection in a certain craft, and it doesn't necessarily have to do anything with fighting. People get the misconception that you have to practice fighting in order to practice Kung Fu. Well, that's not true. My father is a man of Kung Fu. There's a lot of athletes that are that play sports that practice Kung Fu. Just basically means striving towards perfection in the craft. And he's been doing this for many, many years. Like I said, he's been training for 40 years. Alright. So this is something I just wanted to show these videos, maybe to help people get inspired to stay in shape throughout their entire life, rather than just being athletes in high school or athletes in college. Alright, I believe fitness to be something that you should maintain for your entire life until your time is up. And I believe my father has been a very good example of doing this throughout his entire life. He doesn't get paid to do this stuff. He does it just because he enjoys it, and he doesn't compete with anyone. He just trains for his health, and I believe everybody should do that. There's no need to compete. Just train hard, exercise, and stay healthy. That's what it boils down to, is your health. And I believe this is somebody that you could learn from.